Yeah, buddy. All right, so listen, this video is going to be a brief one, but I'm going to put this out there right now because I know every year I get a ton of questions as I start getting into these stash type of videos and how I buy my fireworks and whether or not you should do it this way or how you get those deals, that type of thing. So I'm going to tell you this year how to get those deals. In fact, I'm going to hope that you take advantage of it. But first, we'll start with a qualifier. If your budget for fireworks annually is less than $1,000, this is not the option for you. In fact, I don't know that they would even consider, setting an account up below that number. However, if your budget is over $1,000 a year, and it doesn't have to be a whole lot over, but certainly if you're up in the two, I know guys that go into Phantom Fireworks and drop $5,000 for fireworks. That's a ton of money. $1,000 is a ton of money. For $1,000 that you're lighting on fire and hoping it makes pretty colors, it's kind of ridiculous. But if you're into this stuff like I am, you don't care and you spend that money. That said, it's important that you spend that money as wisely as you can, because fireworks is not exactly a wise investment. But if you are going to make that investment, you better be sure you're getting the best deal you can. So for all my subscribers and all my viewers, I'm going to set you up, if you check the description below, you're going to see some contact information for a gentleman named Brad White. Brad White is the wholesale accounts manager for Big Fireworks. Big Fireworks, I am extremely happy to order from year after year. Excellent value. Great people to deal with. They'll ship it right to your door. The only qualifier, I guess, on the shipping piece is this stuff comes on a pallet. It's palletized. They're going to drop it in your street. If your street is as far away as my street is, which we can't even see the street, that's my boat, this is not something that you're going to want to carry up piece by piece, so you should have a way to get it in there, or however your living arrangement situation is. If you're in a state that allows the sale and purchase of fireworks, and you can take a pallet, this is the way to go. Give Brad a call. And when you call Brad, please mention my channel, Trial and Error. If you do so, he will hook you up. I have spoken to him ahead of time. He's not paying me to do this video by any means, but he will get you a good deal. And he may also give me a good deal going forward, the more of you that call and mention that, which creates better videos because I'm getting more product, better content, more fun stuff to watch and blow up.
So I know there's a lot of curiosity out there regarding these wholesale accounts and really what does that get you. So this is going to hopefully at least fill in some of those blanks. And I don't know what the rules are in terms of sharing some of this account information. I have to imagine that if I went and put every single wholesale pricing and made it into a list and put it up on YouTube, Big Fireworks probably would not appreciate that. So I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is just give you a little taste of it, just so that hopefully it helps you make some decisions on your end, but it doesn't throw all of Big's cards out on the table here. So just look at this as me being your helpful uncle here. Helpful uncle. That reminds me of another joke. If your Uncle Jack helped you off an elephant, would you help your Uncle Jack off an elephant? Moving on to the website. Bigfireworks.com, www.bigfireworks.com. So this particular page that we're looking at is the same page you would see on your end if you didn't have an account, you just went to bigfireworks.com. So it's a fantastic website, especially for those of you that set up real detailed shows, because you have, well, I'll show you what you have. We'll go to the products link here. On the left-hand side, you've got kind of quick links to just about every imaginable firework device. Over in the middle here, we're going to click on it's the same thing over in the middle, you just have it by pictures. And let's look at the 2-inch super finales, and we'll go with Whiskey Tango. Extremely popular, probably their most popular cake, for good reason. This cake is awesome. So you've got all the information you need here, including the wholesale case pack. Let's try that again. Oh yeah. Including the wholesale case pack. So one thing to keep in mind is they sell by case pack only. So there's no breakouts. You can't buy just one. You can't buy just two. It's whatever is in the wholesale case pack, and that can be anywhere from 3 to as much as 40 or 50, depending on the item that you're looking at. For most 500-gram cakes, it's usually about a box of 4 or 6. However, they do have some quote-unquote, and I'm using my big air quotes for this, 500-gram cakes that come in 8-packs. They aren't really 500 grams. They're like 300-gram cakes. But for the most part, 3 to 6 is about the piece count. So you're getting 4 or 6 of the exact same cake, and you have to be okay with that. But that said, as we progress through this video, you'll understand why it's not a bad deal. So here we have these $79.99, and that's each. That's not for the case pack. That is each. And that's just their regular pricing. That's what you would see in a store. But the other nice part here is we have links on every single item that they sell. There is a link to a YouTube video of what that firework does, which is awesome. So again, from a show planning standpoint, this gives you the time of the length of time that cake takes to shoot, and also obviously gives you your color and pacing and all those other things that you really need to know when you're setting up a show. And it's right in on the website. So what I do is I have this open, I open up Excel, I open up my spreadsheet, which if you've watched my other videos and timing and fuse timing and long fusing shows, that's a real handy tool to have. And as I order something new, a new cake, I just sit and watch the video for a second. I log in the information, how many shots, how long it takes, time from the fuse lighting to the first shell leaving the cake. All that information you can pull right from that YouTube video, and then each year I don't have to redo that for anything I reorder. I only have to do it for the new cake, so it really saves you some time. So let me do this. I'm gonna now log in. But I do have to pause the video because my login information will populate automatically, and I don't need to share that, so I will be back in 1 second. Told you it was only going to be 1 second. So I am now logged in. We're going to go back to the products. We're going to go right back to where we were. 2-inch, Super Finales, and we're going to look at the Whiskey Tango. So if you notice, the price on the Whiskey Tango under my account went up 10 bucks. No, just kidding. It actually went down quite a bit. So $89.99 now gets me the full case pack of 3, and that brings the $79 cakes down to $29.95. So good luck finding that in any store. That is a smoking deal. And again, this is one of the most expensive, or the more expensive cakes. In fact, it's right up there in terms of 500-gram cakes. The only things that are pricier than this would be like your 220-shot zipper cakes, things like that. So this is that's a pricey cake, even at discount. You can imagine what a $50 cake would potentially go for, and a $50 cake, just so you know, you can usually get around $14, which is amazing. All right, so the only other thing I want to touch on here would be if we go back to home here, and I don't think they're up. I'm sorry, go back to products. I don't think they're up yet, but every once in a while we will get things in this list that you can't see unless you have a wholesale account. So they could be things like professional use only fireworks that come with an electronic igniter already built right into the cake. They're usually unbranded. They're just wrapped in black, like a black cellophane or something like that. So there's some really cool things that will just pop up here that they don't mass market to everyone, and you won't find in a store, but you will see if you have a wholesale account set up with them. So I think that's about going to wrap this up. I hope this video gives you a little bit more insight on why it's so important to get out of the stores, especially those of you that have big budgets. Get out of the stores, and I hate to say that to retail, but let's be honest here. We're burning money, right? So every dollar you can save, you got to be smart with your money. And this is definitely a great way to do it, and make sure, again, you use my contact information. I would appreciate it. I think you will appreciate it. And as a group together, we'll get some good buying power going, and we can blow some stuff up. So appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you have any comments, concerns, criticisms, questions, or anything else, throw them down in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them for you. As always, have a great day.